There stood a giant bamboo tree at the heart of the land. This tree was older than any elder and wiser than any gods. The villagers called it Iroko's cousin, a sacred tree believed to hold the spirit of endurance. Around this bamboo, the people of Itumo gathered during celebrations, told stories under its shade, and sought shelter when storms rolled over the hills. Children played beneath its branches, and lovers carved their names into its thick trunk. But one year, a strange wind began to blow. It wasn't the usual harmattan, no. This wind carried more than dust. It brought change. It brought whispers. It brought fear. Storms followed. Lightning danced like angry spirits. Roofs were torn from huts, and weaker trees crashed to the earth like broken bones. The villagers grew afraid. One by one, the trees surrounding the bamboo were uprooted, their shallow roots no match for the angry sky. Even the oldest villagers whispered, "This wind may finally bring down the bamboo." But the bamboo did not bend. It did not crack. It did not crack. Instead, it stood still, silent, strong, unmoved. When the winds calmed and the sun returned, the villagers were stunned to find the bamboo standing tall, not a branch broken. A young boy named Obasi, curious and bold, approached the tree and placed his small hand on its trunk. "Why did you not fall?" he whispered. The others did, even the big ones. The tree did not speak, but Obasi's grandfather, who had been watching, placed a hand on the boy's shoulder and said, because its roots are deep, my child, the wind may shake the leaves, twist the branches, roar and rage, but it cannot move what is deeply grounded." And so the proverb was born in Itumo. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. From that day, the villagers took the lesson into their lives. They taught their children to plant roots in truth. They built their homes on values, not vanity. They chose unity over gossip, patience over panic. Years later, when Obasi became the village chief, he built his leadership on the same wisdom. He remained calm during droughts, steady during disagreements, and humble in times of plenty. His people prospered because they, like the bamboo, had planted themselves in the soil of strong growth. And though many winds came and went, Itumo stood, just like the bamboo. Moral lesson: strength doesn't come from how tall you stand, but how deep your roots go. When your foundation is strong, built on character, truth, and resilience,